तो हर एक चीज़ लगता है यार हो जाएगी, पर जब ऑन सेट जाकर जो challenges आते हैं they are different.
Of course. It's very hard to detach yourself from the character.
Hey guys, my name is Shravan Shah and today I'm going to be having a conversation with two काफी talented people in the house. It's Khushalii Kumar and Ehan Bhatt. What's up guys?
All
What's
good,
up?
thank you.
See, I told you, that was the
Yes,
heads
it
up.
was.
You needed it, you needed it. Your film is up for release, but I saw the song and it's giving kafi vibes. But I also know for a fact that it is not as simple as it looks. What
You
do
got
you
it
have
right.
to say about that, Khushalii?
There, of course, as you said, there's lot more to it. अभी तो ये खाली टीजर आया है, अभी गाना है, तो बहुत सारी और चीजें हैं जो धीरे 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 आएंगी आगे सबके सामने.
And the song, I know like I heard it twice and it grows on you. Okay? Did you guys, when you all were shooting it also, Ehan, did you all know that that's the kind of effect it's going to have on people?
Yeah, of course. I mean, when I heard it for the first time, I really, really loved the song. Like, it felt like, have you seen Euphoria?
Yeah.
It felt like that kind of a vibe, and I'm a huge fan of that show. And when I heard the song for the first time, I was like, whoa, it's the same kind of energy and acoustics and aesthetics. I loved it.
Yeah.
I knew it like the moment people are going to listen to it,
Yeah, it just keeps playing.
it's going to draw
Yeah.
draw people to the song.
And my next question actually comes from what we were talking about, right? It's one thing when you are in the ocean and there are no cameras around you, right? But it's another when you have to be in your character.
Yeah.
You have to remember things that, hey, there is a camera here and, stuff like this. And plus, you can't control the water, right? I mean, it's doing its thing.
Yeah.
When there are so many aspects to look into, as an artist, how well do you prepare yourself that, hey, this is what's going to happen? Because there are things that you can prepare for and there are things that are not in your control. And when that happens, does it baffle you at times and are you shocked? What happens?
See, as you said, of course, it is not easy. It is pretty challenging. And in fact, when we shot, even the weather, it was very cold. So when you are, and I did prepare for everything, but when you're preparing, you're in that, I didn't know, in the pool first, उधर training शुरू की. तो हर एक चीज़ लगता है यार हो जाएगी, पर जब ऑन सेट जाकर जो challenges आते हैं, they are different. But I think once you are very focused, you are dedicated कि ये करना है, trust me, फिर आगे अगर whale भी आ जाएगी पता नहीं चलेगा. That's what I think. Once you're into the whole character, once you dive in and once you've connected with the whole vibe, it takes time. It does not come in the very initial stage. Slowly, gradually, you get into the state, you get into that character. Once you're in it, I don't think so. Then there is even that, even a minute where you would think about anything else.
Yeah, true.
Wow. Does it take time for you to get out of it then?
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's very hard to detach yourself from the character.
Because this is also like, this is that logic, right? This is your baby and now you don't want to give it up because you may be shooting for, let's say, a month or more. But you're preparing for it uske pehle se. And now you've gotten used to the character that when you have to say bye to it, is how is it easy for you?
No,
to
it is
detach?
not at all. It's
And
very
do
difficult.
you have a
In
process?
fact, I have actually suffered a sort of a mental health thing after there was a particular scene where I have performed in this, and I had gotten so engrossed in that performance. So in fact, to get out of it was very difficult for me. I used to practically break down almost every second night after that. Thankfully, that was the last shot of our schedule, what we did. I don't want to talk much about it because, of course, it's there in the film, but it took me, time. And I think time is the best healer. So, dhire, 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 you heal back. But of course, you take certain things from the character. Some are all the phases of your mind, whatever emotions the person is going through. It kind of, you do get attached to it. The happy, sad, everything. It does play. So time lagta hai too, I think, move on to the next one.
For doing this. Did you go through something very similar that probably you were not prepared? That, hey, this is probably going to come my way. But when you were shooting for it, after you finished shooting for it, you were like, damn, why is this happening to me? Did you go through it?
I think after every film, an actor feels a kind of disconnect from reality. Like, it's very hard to go back to your real self, how your life is at the moment. because you're so used to those call times early in the morning, and for this film, there's so much of. It's so unlike me, I would say. In some musical aspect, it's like me, but personality-wise, it's so not me.
Yeah.
It's it's a guy with a nose ring and tattoos and all that, and I would never get a tattoo in my life.
Wow.
Like, I don't believe in it. I don't like it. I like how my body is.
Yeah.
But to have all those things attached to me, it felt like, I think in that prep only, you kind of start feeling different. For me, it's like if I go to Starbucks, I don't write Ehan. So it's my film, I write Neil. Like, I write my characters on my...
So across.
Yeah. For me, the prep starts the moment I start reading the script.
Yeah.
It happened with the film I did before. I learned
so.
piano for it also.
Yeah.
For this film also, I was already engrossed with guitar, as it's a part of my life. It's Neil's life. So I started prepping it. Like, I'll go home, play music, and go to Starbucks, write Neil there, and it starts growing on me.
Yeah.
And by the time I reach set, I've kind of like how molded into that personality. So I don't have to like work that hard. You will see like my pitch changes, everything. It just happens like naturally.
Yeah, it just flows.
Yeah, it just floats.
And then do you have to also constantly remind yourself that, hey, this is not me, this is the character, it's over now, I have to be the real me.
Yeah, that is once it gets over.
Yeah.
But जब तक वो process चल रहा है, शुरू हो रहा है, that time you have to, I think, detach from
your real world.
Your real world.
But has this ever happened to you guys, that probably you guys are having conversation with your friends, family, okay, and suddenly you have reacted like one of the character that you have played, and then you take a step back and you are like, that was not me, that dramatic me, that was not me, that was a character, and
Neil tha.
I have to control Z this entire situation now, because of course the opposite person is like, what just happened? So your friends are like, listen, we are dealing with two people right now.
Yeah. I still call her Tara.
Oh, you do? Wow.
No, not with me. ऐसा कोई instance है या मेरे साथ नहीं हुआ.
Have you done this?
I don't remember. No.
You don't remember. Nice. As artists, what is that one thing that probably people very easily say कि हाँ ठीक है actor है ना ये कर सकते हैं, but that one thing probably takes a toll on you, but people don't really talk about it. What is that one thing you've realized?
See, as an actor, of course, all sort of performances, what you're doing, if they are the performance-oriented roles, like the earlier film, also what I had done, she was a bipolar. And then even this, she is going through her trauma in the past. All these things do take a toll on you. It did take a toll on me. And it's not just, and even Tara is not a character where, हाँ उसके बारे में पढ़ लिया, गए set पे perform कर लिया. And it takes time. It's a process to get to her state of mind, and eventually, by that time, of course, that does affect you personally. It takes, as we discussed, it does.
Takes
it takes.
Your heart.
But I think when you put that soul into that character, and people do recognize that hard work, and they see. I even remember when I was doing my earlier film, and that. I was discussing it with Maddie, with R. Madhavan. So he told me, few things. He goes, you burn that sari, move on to the next. So, I mean, of course, when you discuss, you talk to them, they are the people who actually can understand and relate to, because they are also going through the similar process and the journey. So it takes time, to detach and then move on to the next one.
Do you also prefer talking to an artist?
Like before any scene, you cannot talk to Khushalii. She's so engrossed in the way that she's going to perform. I have literally had coffee and stared at her all alone, just walking like this with her hands folded like this and just be in the character. It was an art to look at. I swear. I have your videos, by the way.
Yeah, you do.
I'm gonna post them.
Wow.
So much. Like, she had to perform on street in front of 100 people, do a lot of things, break down, scream and cry, and she did it with so much dedication. I was like, why am I not working hard?
Oh,
I felt like FOMO.
Your
And then
working hard was playing good music, so that's good fun.
But yeah, that was a really inspiring part that I learned from.
And do you guys ever go back or revisit your previous work and be like, hey, could have done that so much better?
Always,
I don't
yeah.
want to watch it.
Yeah.
Always.
I don't want to watch it. Nahi dekhna hai ye.
Always.
Yeah, that's always there. You know, because you evolve as a person,
Yeah.
and then even with work wise, you know, you start seeing कि अरे ये मैं और अच्छा कर सकती थी. I could have.
Yeah.
You know, after a period of time, it obviously, you know, you do start picking out on things.
And has this ever happened to you that you're in a public place and somebody is just referred to you as your character and not even your real name? And you're like, wait, are you calling me out? And I'm like, yeah, what is happening? Have you gone through
This has happened right after my film Dhoka. Like people used to come and they would be like, you were the girl in the red sari, Sachi. So they
Wow,
they connected
imagine.
with that.
Wow.
So was it feels good, you know, when they call you by your character name.
Yeah.
It's a good feeling.
Yeah, and you were a part of a film that, you know, was helped by A.R. Rahman. So, when that also happened to you, did you already feel like a checklist done already?
It was my like I thought like when I reach that level, then maybe he will accept to work with me and I will have a film where I have his music.
Yeah.
But it happened in my debut.
Yeah.
I don't think I could have asked for a better debut than that.
Yeah, nice. And the last one coming your way, guys. If you have to describe the entire film in 3 words, describe it in 3 words for me.
In 3 words.
In 3 words.
Should I? Can I?
Yeah, please go for
Watch it on 24th November.
it. Cute. Very cute. Yes.
I would
Adjectives.
say fall in love, live in love, heal with love.
Wow.
Ooh, nice.
Copy paste. Send.
Copy paste, literally send. But all the very best to you.
Thank you
guys.
so
much.
It looks super cool. And like I said, the ocean may calm you down, but there's a lot of secrets inside it. We'll find out on the 24th of November. All the best to
Thank
you
you
guys.
so much.
Hoping to see you guys
Thank you,
super
man.
soon. Till then, this one is a wrap.